We'll try to get you fans an update on that as soon as we hear from Sean Gibson.
Oh God. This just got uncomfortable, Jim.
A very eerie Barrie Wrestling debut. And JJ, I've got to say, the crowd would probably be silent if the crowd was there today, because this is a very disturbing individual.
Well, this is almost like the crowd's here. I mean, this is the same reaction he would get. I mean, he is just... Yeah, he's creepy. He's creeping me out. He's got a mask on and...
Poor referee's scared out of his wits.
Of course, Iseah Bronson taking on the Diamond Tiger, Kobe the Ram Durst.
One of the most popular competitors in Barrie Wrestling. His traditional wave to the fans.
I'm glad he noticed the cameras here. I mean, there's nobody in the building. So it's a good thing that he saw the camera, wave to those watching at home, because, I mean, if I was in their shoes, I'd want Kobe Durst to wave at me. I'm a little disappointed he didn't look over at the booth and wave at us.
Well, maybe next time, but I'll tell you, fans, we're in for a treat here. Kobe Durst is one of the most exciting wrestlers in the world today. The way this young man flies across the ring is unbelievable.
Ring the bell, let's go. There's the bell, this thing's underway. Iseah Bronson. What's he talking about? The house that Vaughn built.
I think Kobe and Von Vertigo do look alike. It's a bit of a running joke, so...
To an extent, but...
Did he just say he wants Von Vertigo to see them?
But he just called him Vaughn. I'm very confused. Kobe Durst with the go-behind. Trying to one-up Iseah Bronson to start this thing. Says, I'm not Vaughn. Going on here, they are feeling each other out, the feeling out process of a match is Iseah Bronson with the go behind into a side headlock. Kobe Durst has to get out of this before it's a little too late. Hand on the face, and Bronson with a shoulder tackle. There's a kip up by Kobe Durst. He's not taking this. Oh, backslide into the cover. 1, 2.
I thought he had him there, JJ.
It was very close. There's a small package inside cradle. 2.
Perpetual motion from Kobe.
You can see Iseah Bronson trying to get out of there. Trying to catch his breath, maybe. Getting a little caught off guard. Maybe he thought he was going to wrestle Von Vertigo tonight, as he keeps saying, Von Vertigo. That's Kobe Durst. Suicide dive!
I don't know what Bronson's obsession is with Von Vertigo, but he's got to think about Kobe Durst. He's got to get his head into this match right now.
The last thing you want to do, Jim, is take your eyes off of Kobe Durst. He is lightning quick, and he is an animal in that ring. In fact, he's 2 animals. It's Bronson now. Hitting the ropes, that is legal. It's not considered a low blow. Now Bronson has Kobe Durst in a bad position up on that top rope. Oh! Suplex into a cover, 2. Durst able to get a shoulder up. We take another look at that suplex. Led to a near fall as Iseah Bronson. You gotta wonder if he's taking too much time thinking about Von Vertigo here.
Well, he's very methodical in his offense, and he's certainly making Durst pay, but you just cannot give a competitor like Kobe Durst a chance to catch their breath.
You absolutely can't. I know he's trying to send a message, or it would seem he's trying to send a message to Von Vertigo, but maybe winning the match would send that message as well. As Kobe Durst starts to fire up. Oh. Shot to the midsection by Bronson. Another one. He's got the cravat locked in too, not allowing Kobe Durst to get anywhere, but Durst just falls. He might be hurt. Referee's got to check on him here.
I don't know if Kobe can even breathe at this point. Those blows to the midsection were just vicious. That's a great way to ground a high flyer. They can't get the oxygen into their lungs. They can't come off the top rope.
The issue with Kobe Durst is even if you ground him, he's still got that power game that he can hit you with a pile driver, he can hit you with the Rough Rider. His theme song says all his moves. And for a German suplex, gotta wonder if Durst maybe wanted to hold on a little tighter, make that a pinfall, but He's crawling into that cover now.
Still, Bronson's long frame just compacted there into the mat.
Bronson able to slip out of a suplex maneuver. Up and down goes Durst onto the shoulders. That modified Canadian backbreaker into the cover. This should do it. Only a 2 count. Somehow Kobe Durst able to get his shoulder up, Jim. What is his back feeling like right now?
I'm more interested in what's going through Bronson's head. Giving Kobe more time to recover, looking at the camera. He's got to get focused.
A choker, a trapezius hold. Referee seemed to think it was a choke. Again, wrist control by Iseah Bronson, not letting Kobe Durst get to his feet on his own, keeping him within control. Durst able to hang onto the ropes, though. Big boot to the face. Kobe Durst, can he start the comeback now? Rough Rider, maybe into a spine buster, but hang on, there's a triangle choke. Durst looking leg drop right to the top of the head.
7, headache, number 9.
Into the cover. 2. Only 2. Kobe Durst might need to start thinking what it's going to take to put it away after we see this leg drop connects right to the top of the head.
Bronson does not know where he is after that.
Well, I don't know where he is after that either. That's Concussion City. It's Kobe Durst. I mean, everything he does looking for that pile driver. Oh, hang on a sec. Powerbomb! My God, into a cover. 1, 2. That's not it. Somehow Durst able to kick out. Can we see it again? Look at the power of that powerbomb.
He just planted him, JJ.
Trying to drive him right through the mat as he continues to run his mouth. Stomping into the midsection, trying to make it impossible for Durst to breathe. Oh. Trying to rip the shoulder out of his socket, pop a vertebrae in the neck. There's another cover by Bronson. Shoulder up.
Kobe Durst has an incredible tolerance for pain, JJ. To hear him screaming out like that, you know Bronson's moves are having impact.
And Bronson again going back to the cheating with the fish hook. And again back. Come on, referee. I mean, granted, he does have a 5 count. There's a cover. Now Bronson, again, staying on top of Kobe Durst like a shark who smells blood in the water, Jim.
A lot more focus as the match has gone on from Bronson.
And now just what a shot that was.
That was the power game that you mentioned with Durst.
That's it. You keep him on the ground, he's going to slug at you with these attacks. See the referee begging for some defense here as these two are just attacking one another. Those chops back and forth. The forearms by Kobe Durst. Someone's got to give here. Who are you giving the advantage to here, Jim?
Well, if they stay tight together like this, I got to go with Kobe. But if Bronson can use his reach, we may see Kobe right back down.
There it is. There's that reach you just spoke of, Jim. Durst gets knocked into the ropes. Iseah Bronson picking him up, looking for the Irish whip. Durst sent across the ropes, up. Kobe breaker! Right into the face. And Durst, and just when you think Durst is starting to get it up, that submission hold by Bronson.
Bronson has been working Kobe's back the entire match.
Yeah, modified bow and arrow lock here. You see Durst trying to get those legs up in the air. If he can do that, he can shift his weight off of his back. He's able to do it. Looking for another Kobe breaker.
That's got to be it, Brad. JJ.
Kobe setting up to the top rope. There's another Kobe breaker, number 3. This has got to do it. Both men down. Into the cover. 1, 2. Durst is no.
Are you kidding me?
Let's take another look at that Kobe breaker from the top rope. Nailing it perfectly, Jim. How did Bronson get his shoulder up?
I honestly, I do not know, JJ. That has put down countless top-level wrestlers. And
now he's looking for the pile driver. Hang on a sec. Caught him. Is that jackknife cover? 1, 2.
I don't understand how Bronson is even standing at this point.
Bronson just kicked Durst. He tried to block it, tried to check the kick with his arm, and man, he just dislocated his shoulder. As you can see, Iseah Bronson going right back to work on that arm. Oh wow, what was that? Into a cover! And you see Kobe trying to get that shoulder going again. Wow, there's the famouser. This should do it. Kobe's hitting him with everything. This has got to do it. No.
Kobe could not properly pin Bronson there. He's just got, he's out of gas.
His arm, he's out of gas. Bronson was putting a world of hurt on him earlier. And then that kick to the arm. You can see Kobe went to instinctually throw that forearm, went with a head kick instead.
Plus, his back has got to be an absolute mess at this point.
Kobe Durst.
This is risky, JJ. I don't know about this.
You don't think he's going to go for the ram jam here with that injured arm, do you?
I mean, his instincts are kicking in, and you know what it's like when the adrenaline's flowing. But I think this is a critical error on Durst's part.
He's calling for the ram jam. Looking for it. Nobody home, empty pool. And Bronson right on top of it. Looking for that key lock. He got it. He won the match with the key lock, Jim. Now he's calling out Von Vertigo. The same hold that Vertigo used to win the Barrie Wrestling Heavyweight Championship against Tyson Dukes.
Absolutely, and that was a message. I mean, I'm in a bit of shock, JJ. He clearly set that up to send a message to Von Vertigo. What is this man's obsession with the former Barrie Wrestling Heavyweight Champion?
What does it mean for Von Vertigo?
Chilling. There's something wrong with this man, JJ.
Yeah, it makes me uncomfortable, Jim.
We in the house that Von Vertigo built.
I just hope he stays in that part of the
If
house.
this
I
is the
don't
house
want him
that
coming
Von
over
Vertigo
here.
built, then I am the new contractor in charge, and I am going to bring this whole place down. And Your Honor, Von, for everything you've done, for everything you've seen, for all the memories you've made for the people in this place, I'm gonna be the guy to erase it. Just like that movie, what was it? Men in Black. Just like that. Gone. That's my promise to you, Vaughn.
Well, I mean, I just said he made me uncomfortable, and if that doesn't make you even more uncomfortable,